Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back. Bushcraft and back again with another video. Yay! Okay, what do we got today? Well, we got a market review, but I'm going to change it up a little bit different now. Let's add a few things. And I found this other place where they keep track of a lot more details on a lot of stuff, from beef to pork to turkeys to chicken to oils, corn oil, canola, and all those types of oils, dry commodities, dairy, seafood, all that kind of stuff. So each one of these, I'm going to go ahead and put in a little bit more details of food type stuff that's going up, going down, or shortages. So our first one we're going to start with today is sugar. Spot sugar prices often remain scarce from the beet vendors due to very tight supplies, according to cash traders, who note that any front-end businesses is being handled mostly by resellers. Several domestic sugar beet processors have now withdrawn 2023-2024 new crop price offers. That means they're redrawing what they said they would pay for said beets. The current sales are above 85% of the following year prices. So what's that mean? That means sugar and everything that is made from sugar, beet sugar that is, and a lot of stuff will be going up 85%. And they're talking about per individual state reports sugar beet planting is now mostly complete in Idaho, Minnesota, Michigan, Wyoming, Oregon, and North Dakota, while Montana is 39%. Louisiana cane crops have reported a 77% good to excellent compared to 74% last year. So that cane in Louisiana is up a little bit, but you'll have that. Let's go to beans. Beans. The magical fruit. Dry bean bookings have started to slow, with end use now covered well into Q4, according to cash dealers. The USDA estimates that average for dry edible beans in 2023 will be 1.2 million acres. The USDA estimates that 2022 U.S. edible bean products were 25 million acres. That is a big drop compared to the previous year. In 2022, you had 25 million acres, and in this year we only have 1.2 million. That's a big drop. Okay, we'll go to rice. The USDA experts 2023-2024 U.S. rice production to increase by 20% to 192 million acres due to larger planting acres. Well, that's how it increases, duh. Spot rice has declined nearly 8%, May peak due to favorable weather conditions and crop, according to analysts. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over to our Fresh Press market review here. And as you can see, this is for June the 2nd. And we have some lovely peaches up there. But we got asparagus. Green asparagus markets are steady. Supplies are steady in many different regions. Sizing is averaging standard, medium, and jumbo. Supplies are lighter. White asparagus remains extremely light. Avocados. Experts expect firm to steady higher markets on 48 count and larger. The tightest sizes are 48 count, number 1, and 60 count. Green beans are under alert. Eastern supplies are lighter, a little lighter, they say, in Georgia due to weather. Demand is good and quality is good, but the market is stronger. Western supplies are extremely limited with no change expected for at least 2 weeks. And then we have our berries. Blackberry, blueberries, and raspberries. Under alert, we have blueberries and raspberries. Supplies will be challenged over the next few weeks due to light supplies or production gaps. Blueberry markets are higher. Raspberry markets are steady. Blackberry supplies are lighter with decreasing supply from Mexico and California. Still behind from a cold spring. Quality is fair. Markets are steady. Well, those are out there buying berries and stuff, it's going to get high. Okay, we got strawberries. Supplies are good from California with good quality and sizing. The weather is ideal for berry production. Markets are steady. We got broccoli and cauliflower. The broccoli markets may increase due to lighter supplies, but it is expected to be short lived as growers get into better supplies in the next 7 to 10 days. The cauliflower markets is trending up slightly as supplies tighten this week. The overall supply is expected to be steady for the next couple weeks. We have celery. It is under alert. The market is very high, but has come off some, as most supplies struggle to meet demand. Subbing to smaller sizes will be needed to fill orders. Okay, so not very good for the celery market. Then we have citrus, lemons, oranges, and limes. And we have alert for lime sizes, it looks like. Lemons are peaking large fancy 115, 95, 75 counts. Small sizes 140 count and smaller. And I've went over this before, but I'll go ahead and go over it again. What they're talking about count size is the bigger the fruit is, the less you get into a crate. So smaller sizes, you'll get a lot more into them in those crates. So that's how they determine their size ranges. Okay, we go to limes. Supplies are increasing, but so is demand. Markets remain stable overall, but lime sizes 110 to 150 count are on alerts. Status due to limited volume. And we're going to skip down here for a second to get the rest of this, and we'll go back up. Navel oranges demands is high, and fruit is exceptionally. The crop is peaking in at 72 count and 88 count, and grading heavier into choice markets are active on 88 count, 113 count, and 138 count. A bit weird on their counts on those ones. Warm temps are causing soft, pliable fruit to be visible, puff, and crease. Now we're going to go up here and finish this one up, which is our top 5. These are our top 5 alerts. These are the ones you want to look out for the upcoming months. Green beans. We heard about this already. Green beans. Supplies are limited from both eastern and western regions. Now, a little tidbit here. There has been a lot of talk about green beans having the danger level of pesticides inside the bean itself, green bean. So be wary of buying green beans anytime soon. And that's the same thing with blueberries. Blueberries and green beans are the highest pesticide levels that we've seen so far. And we go to number 2 is berries. Blueberries and raspberry supplies are lighter over the next few weeks. That means you'll see it for at least a month that way. Brussels sprouts. Anticipated light supply to continue for the next couple weeks. Cabbage, and this is red cabbage. Expected light supplies through June. Ooh, that's a big one. So red cabbage, guys. Grapes, red grape. Boy, they're picking on the red stuff, aren't they? Demand exceeds supplies currently, but supply relief is expected soon. That really doesn't say much. So let's go down to the second page. We already did the citrus up here. Let's continue with the cucumbers. Eastern supplies are lighter in Georgia. Quality is good. Demand is good. And the market is stronger. Super selective supplies are limited and the market is stronger. Expect lower supplies from the west due to regional growing shift. Demand is fairly good with markets trending higher overall. Eggplants. Eastern supplies are light, but quality is good. The market is strong and has reached its peak, as more supplies should start next week. Western supplies are lighter with only fair quality, mostly choice grade available. The market is higher. Grapes, green and red. We already heard about the red. Red grapes, still in demand, exceed supply situation. Supplies are projected to start to increase soon and bring some relief to this extremely high market. And when they say high market, that means that you pay the high market. The green grapes market remains very high. Lettuce, leaf, iceberg, and romaine. Markets are doing well with good volume and quality overall. Wow, that's just very little details on that one. Melons, honeydews, and cantaloupes. Both markets are active. The transition from offshore to domestic production has been completed. Unfortunately, desert production is behind schedule due to weather and lack of consistency, higher temperatures. Onions, red, white, and yellow. An active, strong market is expected to continue into the next week. Supplies are unable to keep up with demand. You kind of contradict yourself on that one. Then we have peppers, green, red, and yellow. And we have the red and yellow under alert. Eastern green bell pepper supplies is good. Quality is good, and the market is lower. When Florida's older fields finish, the market could rebound, but Georgia has good supplies. Red and yellow peppers are tight with limited availability. Western supplies and quality on green peppers are good, with red and yellow peppers much lighter. Demand has been light. Okay, we got potatoes. Alert, alert, alert on our potatoes. Supplies are very light on 40 to 50 count and moderate on 60, 70 count, 80 count, and smaller. Are seeing better volumes. Quality remains good with steady markets. Squash, zucchini and yellow. Eastern zucchini and yellow squash supplies are lighter. Markets have increased on both, and quality is good. Expect volumes to remain relatively tight until more northern growing regions start. Then we got our tomatoes. The Western Roma tomato markets have come off a bit, but all other varieties are steady. Supplies are still light as eastern areas transition continues moving up to the North Florida and Georgia areas. And then we on this right here, we have our reality check, which shows our supply on the left and our price on the right. And as we've seen, the Brussels sprouts and green beans, both supply and price are way up there. Same thing with cabbage, celery. Looks like our cucumbers have moved up a little bit on both of these, so we may see that coming up in the coming weeks. Our onions are staying at the same. They're pretty high. Our peppers are in the red. We see our squash and stuff are still kind of pricey, and the supply are limited. And we got our red grapes at the bottom. But there you have it, guys. That is our market report for the week. Maybe I'll do it every week. We'll see. Let me know how you like the beginning. Me putting in extra stuff. I can put in, beef one week and maybe chicken the next, or stick with the dry goods. Until next time, God bless.